Well, our runway is almost level. There's still some of this towards me. You see the bonfire still going from our first brush pile. But up there towards where our truck is, they've got that pretty much graded out the way it needs to be. They just fixed our culverts today and got them reburied. And then over here past this oak, there's another burn pile, and that's the area where our house is gonna be. So we brought out our stakes so that we can re-stake where it's going. This thing is still smoldering, which is so crazy, but I'm at the very back, almost the very back. There is the fence line right there, and there's a corner over there. And it's so crazy that this used to be a forest, and now it's almost ready for us to prep it for grass, coastal, which I just learned Bermuda is coastal, or coastal is a type of Bermuda. So I think we can possibly get it sprigged in time before, and set in time before first frost. We'll see. I think a lot of it will come back out there in the pasture. But here you can still see there's a bunch of roots that need to be taken care of. And I know we have a disc. Anyways, I've already forgotten the name of it. Found it in the brush, pulled it out. We can put it behind our tractor and it'll disc up. All of this to help us get ready to put seed out. But it's just crazy. So this is, looks like they already got the concrete. I think they call them headways. It's where your water entry and exit happens. I can see this one. So I think this is like 10 feet. And this is our natural runoff spot. And the neighbor's pond is right there, but that was created, I don't know how long ago. And it's holding water, but it's yucky. And that part doesn't matter, but when heavy rains, it will overflow, and this is to help catch that. So our culvert runs straight into that connection point, which I'm gonna walk over there and show you that. All right, here is the other concrete headway. So pipe all the way over there to here, which will help a lot. And our creek goes that way, and then our pond will eventually be that direction. And we're talking about putting in a pump and a pipe because we're going to put river rock in here.
So every time we go to Colorado, we get a rock.
Yes.
Eventually,
Yes. And put the pump in and pump water out of the pond, so this is constantly moving water, which will be a nice feature. Today is the day that we are burning our bigger brush pile. There's still a lot of brush that needs to be handled and burned, or we just need to dig a big hole and shove it in, I guess. I don't know. But this is the area where our home is going, so this one was important to take care of while we are out of our burn ban. We are nearly finished with the runway. It's graded. It's ready for the grass to start growing. We do have to do some minor things, but compared to what we started with, this is a vast improvement. So, all right, so we are clear This is the runway. That's that direction. This is this direction. We still have not had the power line put underground. It's in process. It's, you know, I guess it's gonna go on the schedule soon, but they've got to trench it and get it underneath. And then once Chad finishes the plane, after its annual, he will do some test lands here. Obviously we don't have a hangar here yet, so you can't keep it here, but you can at least test it out. There's some of our big equipment that's being used, and yeah, so we're gonna head this direction, and I'm gonna speed this part up because walking this much land takes a bit. All right, here is the other head wall. Now we plan on putting in some river rock and then building some kind of retaining wall right in here so that we don't lose any more erosion, or we don't have more erosion, I should say, because there's like a natural drainage right in this area. So we want to make sure that we don't have any more erosion, or control that as much as possible. So this area was where the first burn pad was, or burn brush pile. And here is the second brush pile. And there's still some really big stuff in there. So it's gonna take a while to get that all burned out of the way, or burned down and out of the way. But still smoldering, but not as big as it was. So right here, so runway. This is just a natural area they were using to push things around. Our driveway will actually, it's gonna run along this tree line and basically go right there where all that heavy equipment is. And it's gonna keep coming this way and turn in between this pecan tree and then that grouping of oaks. So our driveway will be there. So about this area where this tree line starts is where our concrete is going to start for the driveway and come this way. And then our garage and everything is going to be over there. So our house will be parallel to where I'm standing. So parallel to the runway. And it'll be 30-ish feet long. So we're building a barndominium, and our airplane will live in the hangar side, and then we will build a house within the metal building. So barndominium. So it will go to about, I don't know, kind of like right where this end of this burn pile is. So it's long, it's 45 feet deep. I don't believe that includes the porches, I don't remember. So that's exciting. And then we keep doing more clearing out here to allow the bigger trees to thrive. We are going to, or I'm going to, see if I can find an arborist to come out and give us some instruction on how to best be good stewards to these trees. Let me show you the granddaddy of trees. Once we got all the underbrush cleared out, discovered this tree. My husband and I can touch fingertips hugging the tree. It's a big one. So it is right around here. So let me show you. All right, so it's literally dead center in front of me, but you can't see its trunk because this literal size of a tree branch, which is like the regular size of an oak, is in the way. But look how big this tree is. I mean, look at the size of its limbs. It's huge. Just so pretty. So we're gonna trim off the dead stuff and potentially, based on what the arborist tells us, we might provide a support right here so this branch has support. And then look, right in front, another humongo oak. Now, it's probably similar in size, but it's split into a twin about the 5 feet mark, 5.5 feet mark. So these, from what we know so far, these are our 2 largest oaks. And I mean, they're just massive. So we still have a lot of clearing to do as far as like getting all of this crap away from these oaks and getting I don't even know what kind of vine this is. It's thorny. But so this will be the back side of the house. I won't know really until the house pad is like in place, then, and like all the dirt gets moved around. Hang on a second.